What is ethics?
Oh, ethics. Ethics is basically called moral philosophy, the discipline concerned with what is morally good and bad, and morally right and wrong. This is only possible because we can act against our nature based on our conscience. It stops us from simply describing what is likely to happen and what should happen. Of all the ways you might act, which is the best? Of all the possibilities, which one should you bring into reality? That's the question ethics seeks to answer.
So, ethics for me is a person's guideline in terms of different situation or event. It also provides the knowledge of how you should act in a certain place because some place or event is considered important and which needed guidelines or rules, which the word ethics also applies. It also states that by having or following the ethics means you respect that certain event or place.
What is ethics in school?
Ethics in school is important because it teaches us students the do's and don'ts on how we should act properly and in decent manner. It also helps us embody professionalism, which will be useful in the future when we are in our career life.
What is ethics in workplace and profession?
What is ethics in the workplace? For me, when we say ethics in the workplace, it is defined as a set of rules that guide employees to act in line with the morals and values of the organization or the company as a whole. These principles should be implemented and followed by everyone within the organization to reinforce the importance of these ethical standards. Why is professional ethics important in the workplace? An organization that is perceived to act ethically by employees can realize or bring positive benefits and can improve or bring better outcomes. The perception of ethical behavior can of course increase performance, job satisfaction, organizational commitment, trust, and organization citizenship behaviors.
What is ethics in maritime profession?
Ethics governing the practice of the maritime profession is primarily anchored on protection of life, both of the crew and shore personnel, the protection of the maritime environment, protection of the interest of the vessel stakeholders, and abiding with the law of nations concerning the conduct of trade by sea. Ethics are of the same nature regardless of the ways and walk of life. It is the same for all dimensions of the profession. Each professional develops a sense of ethical behavior in the course of any career. One of the good examples of ethics over professionalism is in the maritime industry. Maritime professionals are expected to display their utmost respect to their superiors. In return, superiors are expected to conduct themselves in a manner of decorum befitted to a respectable leader. This will serve as an example to their subordinates. Both are expected to work in mutual understanding and harmonious relationships for a better and safe operation on board.
Ethics. The term ethics often describes the investigation and analysis of moral principles and dilemmas. Traditionally, philosophers and religious scholars have studied ethics. More recently, scholars from various disciplines have entered the field, creating new approaches to the study of ethics, such as behavioral ethics and applied ethics. The term ethics can also refer to rules or guidelines that establish what conduct is right and wrong for individuals and for groups. For example, codes of conduct express relevant ethical standards for many professions, such as medicine, law, journalism, and accounting. Some philosophers make a distinction between ethics and morals. But many people use the terms ethics and morals interchangeably when talking about personal beliefs, actions, or principles. For example, it's common to say, "My ethics prevent me from cheating." It's also common to use morals in this sentence instead. So, whether we use the term ethics to refer to our personal beliefs or rules of conduct, or the study of moral philosophy, ethics provides a framework for understanding and interpreting right and wrong in society.